Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how to build a QR code generator for React.js application. So basically it's a QR code generator. You will be able to generate dynamic QR codes. This can be colorful as well. So basically you can have red color, any color of your choice. You can choose this from this color picker, awesome color picker. You can change the QR code color as well, background color, and also you can change the dimension as well. So you can see that how small you need to have, how bigger you need to have. Then there is a simple download button which is also available, with the help of which you can download this image, save this image inside your computer. So basically if you open this image here, this is your QR code image which is successfully downloaded. So basically we are building this image. You need to just provide the text, whatever text that you want to have. So you can even provide here URL as well, and then click generate. So this will be the QR code will be generated for this URL. So just you need to scan this URL. If you save this image on your computer, and if you go to any kind of QR code scanner, and if you scan this QR code, then you will see, let's suppose I use this QR code. I need to scan this. So there are various scanners available to you. You can drop an image. So you can see that basically we have created this http google.com, and basically it is showing us that it contains google.com. You can go to the URL, that's it. So in this way guys, you can create dynamic QR codes with the colorful functionality. You can change the color as well. Here you can see that whatever color that you want to provide here, you can also change the dimensions also. So all these options you can control here inside React.js application. It's the QR code generator. If you're joining it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. We will be building this application from scratch. So you can provide any background color of your choice, and also you can resize the QR code as well. So then there is a download button to simply download this as a inside your computer. So let's start building this application from scratch guys. So I have given all the source code in the description of the live stream. So you can see that I have written a complete blog post. So if you want to get all the source code, you can go to the blog post which is there inside the description of this live stream. So let's start building this application. So for building this guys, we will not be using any sort of third-party dependency. It will be pure JavaScript or pure JSX and React. So if you now refresh it, you will now see a simple logo. This is a hello world application of React.js. So now we will be building it from scratch. So for now building it guys, we don't need this logo. Let me just float this. So for now building this guys, we don't need this logo, so we can delete this. We also don't need this section. So now there will be empty. You can see our React.js project is totally empty here. So now what we need to do is that we need to first of all uh, inside our here we will be having a h1 tag. This will be the heading, and basically here we will be saying QR code generator, and then we will be having a div which will be having a class name of input box. So all these classes we will style it inside our custom JavaScript, so don't wait or don't worry about it. So here we will be generating another field here which will be gen. So inside this we will have input type field here which will be of type text, and we will be attaching a on change event handler. So basically here we will be changing e parameter. So first of all guys, we need to declare some variables right here at the top here. This is a hooks variable. So first will be for setting the uh, text here. So this initial value will be So here we will be using useState. So we need to import this useState hook from React. We will also need the use effect, so also import that also. So here guys, after doing this, we also need to have another hook, which is set word. So whatever word that you need to use, you need to set. Initial value will be empty, and then comes the size. So the size of the QR code, this will also be, initial value will be in numeric 400, and the background color of the QR code, background color set BG color. Initial value will be this one, white. So this is a hexadecimal code FFFFFF. So this is the initial code here. Lastly, we will show the QR code guys. So this will be QR code, set QR code, use state, initial value will be empty. So now we have declared all these hooks variable. Now we simply need to, whenever the input field is changed, basically what we need to do is that we need to set the temporary like this, e dot target dot value. That's it. Close this input field, uh, and also basically we can have a placeholder text, enter text to encode. So if you're joining it for the very first time guys, we are building a QR code generator for React.js. So if you now see, it is saying that it is having syntax error. Let me, yeah, now that's complete. If I refresh now, again there is some kind of error. Let me copy paste it. Input. So now you can see that guys, now it is complete. So we have got an input field out there. So if you refresh it, here you can write anything. This will be converted to a QR code. For this text, the QR code will be generated. So we are setting the text here, e.target.value. Whenever the input field is changed, this event will fire, and we have stored it inside this hook variable, which is useState. After this, we will have a simple button. The class name we will attach is button. So when you click this button guys, we will execute this method, which is handle click. So the label will be simply generate QR code. So now if you refresh it, it is saying handle click is not defined. So we need to define this function at the very top like this. So now we have got this button. So inside this function guys, we simply need to set the word to the temporary. That's it. We are setting the word here, which is initially empty, but now we are setting it to the temporary variable that we set here. You can see that e.target.value to set temporary. So we are setting the word here. That's it. So after doing this, guys, we need to simply show the uh, QR code. For having this, we will be having extra section here. So this will be the background color. So here you need to select the background color of the QR code from the color picker. So we will, after this, we will have a simple field for selecting the color. So input type color. So whenever this value is changed, on change. So here we will be setting the BG color. setting bg color. Inside you can see we have initialized a hook here, which is bg color, set bg color. So we will be changing that hook variable to whichever color the user has selected. So this will be e.target.value dot substring 1, and here we will close it. So simply close this field here like this. So now guys, if you refresh it, now we have got this background color. If you refresh it, now we can have a simple color picker from which we can select our color. You can see that whichever color that you want to select. The label, let me see. This needs to be background, not. So now we need to have a simple size limit also, guys. Inside this input field, we will have another input field. This will be now type of range. Range minimum value will be around 200 and the maximum will be going to 600, and the value will be equal to the size, the hook variable on change. So whenever the value has been changed, we will be setting, we will call the hook method set size, and here we will pass the e.target.value. So close it. So now we have also got a size limit also, guys. If you refresh it, you can see that this is the value here. If you inspect element, basically it is saying you provided a valued prop to a form field without a on change handler. This will render a third party. Let me see, guys, if I made a mistake. Let me again paste it here. Something went wrong. You can now see, now it is moving here. So now we have also attached this range filter, guys, also, which will control the width and height of the QR code. So now, guys, we need to simply also have a box where we can display the QR code. So here we will be giving a class name to output box. So here we will be showing the QR code inside a image. So this image will be created automatically. QR code, alt nothing, and also we will be having a simple button. href will be equal to QR code. Also download file name will be equal to QR code and png. So there will be this button here which will be simply saying download, download, and this will be type of button. So now it will tell me that you can see download button is there. So if you write something here, generate QR code, it is not working. We need to write the JavaScript part for this. So now we will write the JavaScript part, guys. So we will now use the use effect hook, and basically inside this, guys, we will make a request here to the third party API. This is completely free API, we don't need to pay anything for this. So we will be dependent upon these three parameters: word size and bg color inside this use effect hook. And basically here we will call this method set QR code. So it is just doing it whenever we load the application for the very first time. So this use effect method will be executed. So http api.qrserver.com/version1/create QR code question mark data is equal to whichever a word is passed to it. So basically here we will pass a dynamic word, and the size we need to pass the dynamic size, which is size here, and also we will be passing this needs to be like this. And after this we will be passing multiplied by size again, and lastly we will also pass the bg color. Bg color will be equal to the bg color which we have. So that's it. So now set QR code will be there. We are making this request here. Set QR code. So now we need to I think this application is now complete, guys. If I refresh it, you will now see this QR code is now automatically there. Here you need to now pass the text here. Kane Williamson. If I pass here, generate QR code, so you can now see. You can even change the color, change the size. So it is all functional here, guys. You can see every time we are making a request out there inside use effect. If you change the text here, so this changes. You can also provide a URL also, generate QR code. You can change the color to any color of your choice, change the dimension. Also, you can provide a number as well. So 98. So click generate QR code. So any numeric type you can provide, guys, the string, data, number, array, object, URL, anything you can provide. Change the color as well, change the dimension as well. So now we need to simply apply the CSS, guys. So simply go to app.css for the component file. So now we can simply style this application at the very last. So what we can do is that we can apply the CSS side by side so that you can perfectly see what is happening. So I can say here, float this window. So we just need to delete everything here from it. So we will say import URL http fonts.cdnfonts.com/css/lily. So these are the fonts, guys. You can see that after doing this we will target the app class. Display we will change to flex direction we will change to column, like this. So justify content to center, align items to also center. We will have a gap of 50 pixel. So we will provide a padding top 30 pixel. So now basically we will now style the h1 tag heading. So font family, we will change this font family to Lily, and you can see that it has changed to this colorful font here. You can see that a dynamic font, and also we will be changing the font size of this heading to be 50 pixel. So after this, guys, we will now style the input field, which is gen input. We will change the height to 35 pixel. Width we will change to 250 pixel. Font size we will change to 20 pixel. And padding from the left we will change to 5 pixel. So now you can see that how it has changed. So now we will style the button, guys. It's very simple. So position we will change to relative. Height we will change to 38 pixel. Width we will change to 100 pixel. Top we will change to -2 pixel. Font size we will change to 18 pixel. We will remove the border none. Color we will change the white smoke color, which is very much popular color. And also we need to change the background color to forest green. That's it. You can see that we also need to provide a box shadow effect also, guys. Box shadow. So this will be 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 5 pixel RGB, and here we need to provide 74, 182, 74. So now it has got some box shadow effect also, and cursor will be changed to pointer. So whenever you can see that. So after this, guys, we will button when it is active. Box shadow we will remove it like this. And also we will target the extra class. We need to give a padding from the top position 20 pixel. Display we will change to flex, justified content, space around, and gap of 10 pixel. And lastly, guys, we will target the QR code generated, newly created QR code output box. We will change the display to flex direction. We will change it to column. Align items we will center, and a gap of 4 pixel. That's it. So these are all the CSS styles, guys, which is necessary for this application. If you now refresh it, you will now see how beautiful it is looking here. Click generate, you will now see. So this is a simple QR code generator, guys. We have built using React.js with no other dependency. It's pure React.js. So if you want to download all the source code, you can go to the description of the blog post to download all the source code. And I will be seeing you in the next live stream. Until then, thank you very much.